welcome to the playoffs. First round, we got the 6-5 Bears versus the 6-5 Werewolves. Welcome to the game, guys. We got a good one for you here. Super excited about this matchup. They call tails. The Werewolves elect tails. The Werewolves win, and they elect to kick the ball. So we will see the Bears with the ball first, and the Werewolves with it in the second half. Let's take a look at the game plan that these two coaches called. We got the West Coast offense and the Carolina defense for the home Bears, and the away Werewolves, pass balance offense and the Baltimore defense. Now let's see this played out. Boom! Here we are. Strickland, number 80, the wide receiver for the Bears, brings it out on the return. The Bears are 0-3 in the playoffs, and the Werewolves are 1-1 in the playoffs. The Bears now have made it 4 out of the 6 seasons. They hand it off to number 3, Mike Davis, the rookie running back, and he gets a great run on first down. 9-yard carry, actually. The Bears are 4th in total offense and 3rd for pass offense, and are 9th in the league for points per game at 25.3. They come up with 4 wide receivers, but hand it off to the running back on a draw play, and it's successful. Big run there by the Bears. Number 3, Mike Davis, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that young man today. Let's take a look at the Bears' offense. Bradley McNamara, number 6 quarterback, hands it off to number 3, Mike Davis, who's got 3 carries and 21 yards. Number 80, Blaine Strickland, is the wide receiver. Got Joe Claiborne at tight end. They throw it to the running back, number 3, who's just been so involved in every play. He's brought down by number 21 of the Werewolves defense, Brandon Paris, their star corner for the Werewolves. But it's 1st and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line. Bradley McNamara, number 6. Oh my goodness, look at Mike Davis go. Breaking tackles and then breaking another tackle with his shoulder as he's stiff-arming another defender. Holy crap. He's running with a full head of steam today. The Bears, quarterback number 6 under center, motions the wide receiver, then hands it off to Mike Davis once again. Number 3 is on a roll, and the Werewolves defense has not found a way to stop him. Two tight ends, one fullback and a running back. Quarterback Bradley McNamara under center, hands it off to the running back, and he almost breaks free. Almost one of the, I would say, the last defender to stop him does. And it's only a 6-yard gain because it could have been a lot more. Take a look at the graphic at the top left there. Werewolves 0 yards, 47 yards for the Bears. 30 some odd of it on the ground. And look, Mike Davis breaking another tackle. Met by a defender immediately. Was able to break the tackle and get a huge run there out to the 10-yard line. Another first down for these Bears. And they're really establishing the run here. The Werewolves have made the playoffs only once. This is their second time ever being in the playoffs now in 6 seasons. They've won 1 playoff game and lost 1 playoff game in that one appearance. These guys play each other 2 times a year, once in the preseason and once during the regular season, every season since they've been in the league. Number 21, Brandon Paris, comes down with a big tackle on Mike Davis on the one-on-one. Look at this. Brandon Paris has been in every All-Star game. Also, Brandon Paris, since he's been in the league. Their star corner coming up big here, now forcing the 3rd down, 3rd and 9. Quarterback drops back, throws it in the middle of the field. He caught it. Is he in bounds? Touchdown, Bears! Wide receiver number 84 comes up with a huge leaping catch over everybody. Sean Vincent. 1 catch, 1 touchdown, 9 yards, and the crowd goes bananas. Great throw by Bradley McNamara, and what a even more impressive catch by Sean Vincent, number 84. And the Bears strike first at home. "11 plays, 73 yards, 3 minutes and 16 seconds. And that was a full dose of Mike Davis. And then a nice, beautiful throw in between the defenders in the back of the end zone to Sean Vincent. And the Bears are up 7-0 at home. Number 86. Seth Spence, their star wide receiver for the Werewolves, comes out on the return, gets it to the 20-yard line. And let's take a look at this Werewolves offense. Werewolves are 2nd in the league for total offense. 1st in the league with 1,400 rushing yards. Quarterback, look at this. Brian Miller pump fake, and then scrambles, even jukes. 1 carry for 15 yards. Brian Miller, the quarterback for the Werewolves, scrambling on the play, showing why they are number 1 rushing offense, because both the quarterback and the running back can run the ball amazing. Let's take a look at this offense. Obviously, quarterback number 16, we just talked about him, hands it off. Brian Miller hands it off to Chris Jones, number 44. The star running back who has led the league in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns for this Werewolf squad, and it is a big reason why they're 2nd best offense. They throw it to number 88. He makes the tackle. Great catch in the traffic. Donnie Meadows, the rookie wide receiver that the Werewolves drafted in the season 6 draft, comes up with a big catch here in the playoffs. Brian Miller, 19 touchdowns and 11 interceptions so far on the season. They drop back to throw. Chris Jones He dropped back to throw, but handed off to Chris Jones on a draw play, but he gets no yards. And this is the closing 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Werewolves, after watching the Bears have a big, long drive, now come up here with the closing seconds. They toss play to the left side. Chris Jones is on the roll. Look at him go! And this is a big reason why they're #1 in the league for rushing. Oh, 78 just dummies that man and plows the way for Chris Jones to get out on that toss play. It was great, great blocking. And Chris Jones has got the speed and the awareness to take the corner. It's showing there why he's first in the league for touchdowns and rushing yards. Brian Miller motions the tight end over to the left side, but they run out of time, and that's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Bears over the Werewolves. The Werewolves on the road, down by 7 at the beginning of the second quarter. On the 13-yard line, play action, throw it in the middle of the field, that's a touchdown! Touchdown, Werewolves! Nice play action throw from Brian Miller to get it to number 85, Craig Jackson, their star wide receiver that they drafted in the first round, first overall pick. Or in the first round for sure. They went with Craig Jackson, and he's showing why he is that good here in the playoffs, coming up huge for his ball club to tie it up here. 6 plays, 78 yards, 1 minute and 47 seconds. And they go all the way down there and tie it up. The Bears are 3-2 all time versus the Werewolves. Season 6, week 7, the Bears won 30-15 at home. The Werewolves had 4 turnovers that game, and the Bears rushed for 158 yards. And you can see that both these teams in this game here are really on point offensively. Let's see who can keep this up and who can't. Number 6 quarterback for the Bears under center hands it off to number 3, Mike Davis, and Mike Davis refuses to go down. That's 10 carries, 60 yards, 6-yard average per run for the rookie running back here in the playoffs. 60 total rushing yards. Take a look at the graphic at the top left corner. Werewolves a little more balanced there, but the Bears have really been running the ball well. Throw it in the middle of the field, and it's caught for a first down by number 85 for the Bears. Comes up with a big, the wide receiver comes up with a huge first down there. Now it's 1st and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. Bradley McNamara, number 6, under center, drops back to throw. He's got great protection. Throws to the left side, and Mike Davis. What a catch! This guy's an absolute star. Mike Davis was drafted in the first round by the Bears. Bradley McNamara, 4 for 4, 41 yards and 1 touchdown. They come with 2 tight ends and a running back. Oh my goodness! Oh, he just dummied that defender. Look at this running back, rookie running back, Mike Davis is absolutely looking for contact out there, and he puts one of the defenders on his back almost immediately. What an impressive play. Look at this, stiff arms another defender and gets a first down. 12 rushes for 73 yards, and holy crap, he's looking for contact out there. Mike Davis is absolutely impressive young man, and you can see why they drafted him in the first round. They come up with 4 wide receivers this time. Mike Davis still in the backfield. Quarterback Bradley McNamara, number 6, under center. Hands it off to Mike Davis, and how could you not? But he gets stopped on this play. And man, the Werewolves defense is 3rd in the league, only allowing 3,600 yards. 3rd for passing defense, but 10th against the rush. Fake it to the fullback, hand it off to the running back. But he gets caught by number 55, Reggie Dorsey, who is the Werewolves' first round pick in season 6. Linebacker Reggie Dorsey, number 55, comes up with a big tackle there. They drop back to throw. They pass it to number 84. He caught it, was hit short of the first down. The defender, number 45, with a big stop there for the Werewolves on 3rd down. And Sean Vincent, number 84 for the Bears, comes up short of the first down. And the Bears are settling for a 45-yard field goal attempt here. 2 minutes and 20 some odd seconds left here. They kick it up, and it's good. Nine plays, 49 yards, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And the Bears settle for a field goal there. The Werewolves, after getting a big stop on defense, get the return here. Number 86 patiently returning the ball, waiting for his blockers to set up. Seth Spence is their veteran wide receiver on their team, number 86 for the Werewolves. The Werewolves come out in shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the left side, and they throw it, or on the right side, and they throw it to the left side. Brian Miller, 3 consecutive completions. And he's looking really impressive today. Number 16, the quarterback for the Werewolves, is 3 for 3. 58 yards and a touchdown, and coming out here, 5 wide receivers in shotgun formation. Pump fake, throws to the left side, completes it. Number 88, the wide receiver for the Werewolves, comes up with a huge catch down at the 28-yard line. And the Werewolves looking good. Donnie Meadows, 56 receiving yards so far in the ball game. They come up with 4 wide receivers once again. Werewolves quarterback number 16, Brian Miller, throws it to the left side. Tries to get it to Chris Jones on the flats. Chris Jones actually catches it, but loses a yard on the attempt. And now they're looking at 2nd and 11. We're seeing a lot of Mike Davis for the Bears. Will we see a lot of Chris Jones for the Werewolves? They throw it to the right side, almost intercepted by the Bears. Number 23 for the Bears almost got it. He did get his hands on it, but almost caught it. They were trying to get the ball to number 86, Seth Spence. They come up with a split back formation, 3 wide receivers. Quarterback number 16, Brian Miller, under center, drops back to throw. Great protection, throws it to the left side, completes it. Looked like he had the first down, but they're gonna call it 4th and inches. Oh my goodness, what a tough break for the Werewolves. Will they go for it here or settle for a field goal? And they're gonna go for a field goal. What a huge stop for the Bears. Looked like he had it initially on a hook route to number 85, Craig Jackson, the wide receiver for the Werewolves, but they rule it 4th and inches, and so they had to settle for a field goal. 6 plays, 56 yards, and 40 some odd seconds on that drive to tie it up 10-10. These 6-5 Bears are the 4th seed, and the Werewolves are the 5th seed, and they are 6-5 as well. And they're both rivals that play each other twice a year. So it's pretty cool to see these guys going against each other here in the playoffs. These teams, both these teams draft to go against each other every year because their strengths are each other's strengths as well, and weaknesses. They just match up perfectly. The Bears drop back here to throw. They throw it deep, and they get it. Blaine Strickland.
74.
First catch of the ball game, and it goes for 33 yards. That's their veteran wide receiver, number 80, Blaine Strickland. Under 2 minutes, so they're gonna hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They throw it to the right side, they complete it. That's Joe Claiborne. Look at him go. Number 81 gets it out to the 10-yard line. Bradley McNamara, 7 for 7, 113 yards and a touchdown. Will they get to the line of scrimmage and get this off quickly? They do. Just over a minute left. They go to look like the identical play, but the defender was all over it this time, trying to get it to Joe Claiborne, their tight end, on the short right side of the field, but the defender was ready for it this time. 2nd and 10, a minute and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. The Bears got 2 timeouts. They hand it off to Mike Davis, and he gets brought down by number 50 for the Werewolves, but still gets 4 yards falling forward as he just refuses to go down today. 3rd and 6, and this is a huge one here. They come up with one fullback, a running back, but drop back to throw it in the middle of the field. He caught it. Touchdown Bears! Whoa! A leaping catch once again by Sean Vincent. Just absolutely mossed that defender and caught it right over the helmet of the defender. He absolutely leaped in the air. He must have been in the air at least 3 feet, 4 feet in the air. Come up in that catch, and that's exactly what he did. And that's a huge play for these Bears here in the closing minute of the playoffs. First round of the playoffs. 5 plays, 75 yards, 46 seconds. And Bradley McNamara leads his team once again down in the end zone and throws another beautiful pass to Sean Vincent. And these two guys are clearly on the same page. Huge catch also on that drive by Blaine Strickland for 33 yards to get them down there. And the Bears are looking really impressive on offense. Number 86, Spence, decides to knee it in the end zone for the Werewolves, and they'll be at the 20-yard line here to start this ball. 55, or start this drive. 55 seconds left. They got all their timeouts. They come out in shotgun formation. Brian Miller looking to pass deep, and that's what he does. Completes the pass. Number 80. Big catch for a big first down. Ball at the 34-yard line. They use one of their timeouts. Brian Miller, quarterback for the Werewolves, 7 completions, 8 attempts, 110 yards and a touchdown. Comes out in shotgun formation, throws it to the left side. He caught it, but he's out of bounds. Number 31, the defender, drills him. And number 85, Craig Jackson, catches the ball but is unable to keep his feet in bounds, and they're going to rule it out of bounds. 2nd and 10. The Werewolves once again come out in shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers. Throws it to the right side. Oh, just a little too far. And it's out of bounds. The wide receiver once again, back-to-back plays where the receiver catches the ball but is unable to keep his feet in bounds. Brian Miller trying to get it to the sidelines here, but is unable to connect. 4 wide receivers once again, but he's under center. Drops back to throw, throws in the middle of the field, it's intercepted! It's intercepted, and he drops the ball after the interception, and the strong safety comes up and picks it up. Terrence Mullins intercepts it, then drops it, and the strong safety, Tyrone Penn, I believe, swoops up the fumble, and they keep possession. I don't know if they're gonna challenge this, but they're gonna rule it an interception and a fumble and a recovery by the Bears. Throws it to the left side, completes it to number 84. Number 84, Sean Vincent, who had the 2 touchdowns so far, is coming up huge for the passing attack for these Bears. 41 catches, 828 yards, and 8 touchdowns this season. They hand it off to Mike Davis, and he's running with a full head of steam. That's his 16th attempt so far. 86 yards, and he is just playing phenomenal, Mike Davis. Under 10 seconds left. They call a timeout. Only 9 at the 9-second marker here. Ball at the 16-yard line. Only 9 seconds left. The Bears are probably going to kick a field goal here because they have no timeouts. So they don't want to miss an opportunity for points here, and you can't blame them. 33-yard field goal attempt is good. And the Bears are up 20-10 over the Werewolves. 3 plays, 24 yards, 33 seconds, but a big catch by Sean Vincent for 17 yards. It still settles in a field goal, but they had to kick that field goal on 2nd down because they had no timeouts left. 7 seconds here, they go with the scrib kick, and it stays in bounds. Spence picks it up quickly, though, and brings it out to the 30-yard line. The Werewolves down by 10 points. Now on the road, 3 seconds left on the 30-yard line. Will we see a Hail Mary? They're coming out with 5 wide receivers, so we might just see that. The Bears bring 5 on a blitz, so he has to get rid of it quickly. He catches it, and that's the end of the first half. 20-10, Bears over the Werewolves. The Bears started with the ball in the first half, so they'll be kicking it off here. The Werewolves down by 10 after the first half will get the ball here to start the second half. They kick it off to Spence. Looks like we're gonna get a return here. Bringing it up the right side, breaks a tackle, leaps over another, breaks another tackle, and then gets drilled. Lucky to hold on to the ball there. He was making quite the effort there, but got drilled as he was spinning it, and is lucky to be holding onto it. First and 10, ball to 27-yard line. Number 16, Brian Miller, gets tackled immediately. Number 95, Jason Holiday, unblocked, gets through into the backfield for a 4-yard loss and sacks the quarterback. Take a look at the graphic at the top left corner there for plays. The Bears had 26 plays so far, almost over 10 more than the Bears. They hand it off to Chris Jones, finds his way, gets a decent gain, but now it's 3rd and 7 after the 2nd and 14, so gets a 7-yard gain there. Total yards, the Bears still have a big-time possession, but this is a huge 3rd down for the Werewolves. The quarterback elects to run, breaks the tackle, dives for the first down. What a play by Brian Miller, putting the team on his back. 3rd down didn't see anyone open, decides to run and breaks the first tackle and dives for the first down head first. You know this quarterback wants to win this game when you see plays like that. 3 wide receivers, they drop back to throw. He's under pressure. Boom! Brian Miller gets spiked from behind by the pursuing bear. I believe it was a 92. That was a big bear coming in quickly. And now that's a 7-yard loss. This is the second down in a row that they've been throwing from behind. They throw it to Spence on a screen play, and he's off to the races. Number 25 gets him from behind, but not after at least a 30-yard gain there. What an amazing play call by the Werewolves there. 9 completions, 13 attempts, 157 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Play action to the running back. They throw it to the middle of the field to Seth Spence once again. Number 86 coming up huge here in the second half. 3 consecutive completions by Brian Miller, and it's 1st and goal. Ball at the 6-yard line. Seth Spence, like I said, number 86 has 62 receiving yards so far. They toss it to the left side. Chris Jones had 1 man to beat and couldn't get past him. Looked like that was Nash. Outside, Sam Nash, the left outside linebacker, the right outside linebacker for the Bears, gets him there. And it's 2nd and goal. That was a 2-yard loss. They've been losing yards almost every first down. They hand it off to Chris Jones, number 95, Holiday. Once again, Chris Jones hasn't really had a lot of attempts, only 6 attempts. And the Werewolves here, 3rd and goal on the road against their rivals in the playoffs. It doesn't get any better than this. They're 1 for 3 on 3rd down. Brian Miller's got all day to throw. He completes it in the end zone. Touchdown, Werewolves! Number 85, Craig Jackson for his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. Brian Miller, what a play! He had great blocking, great timing, and Spence, when you give him that kind of time, or Brian Miller, when you give him that kind of time, the quarterback for the Werewolves, he's going to find someone, and Seth Spence in the end zone for that long, you know he's going to get open, and that's exactly what they do at the top left corner of the end zone. Absolutely incredible play. 2 catches for 62 yards on that drive alone. 9 plays, 74 yards in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. The Werewolves march down the field on their opening drive of the second half and score a big, much-needed touchdown. Let's just put it that way. Number 80, veteran wide receiver for the Bears, knees it in the end zone on the kick return, and they're going to start at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Bears come out with 2 wide receivers, quarterback under center, tight end, fullback, and a running back, clearly in a running formation, but they drop back to throw it to the right side on a rainbow to Mike Davis. He actually caught it, but it was way out of bounds. And now it's 2nd and 10. Bradley McNamara, quarterback for the Bears, number 6 under center, motions the wide receiver from the left to the right. They hand it off to Mike Davis. He gets great blocking. Number 22 for the Werewolves gets the touchdown saving tackle for sure, as he was out in the outfield one-on-one with rookie running back Mike Davis, and he is able to bring him down, but not after he gains the 1st down for the Bears. Ball at the 34-yard line. They toss it to the running back once again to the right side. He makes the first man miss, but the second defender, number 50, is able to bring him down, and Mike Davis only gets 1 yard on that run. The Bears' rookie running back has been playing absolutely phenomenal all season, but especially today, and they're really trying to get him the ball today. They drop back to throw. They throw it in the middle of the field. Whoa, that was a close one. Looked like the defender just missed the timing to knock the ball down. And they get it to number 81, Joe Claiborne, their star tight end. 3rd and 7, or 3rd and 3, should I say. 2 wide receivers. They drop back to throw. Werewolves are bringing the blitz. They're able to pick it up. They get it to the tight end for a first down. Great blocking up front by the Bears. The tight end, number 81, finds his way from the left to the right side. 3 receptions, 48 yards, and catches it. Huge, much needed first down here. Both these teams are playing hard, and this is where it gets really exciting. 1st and 10. They motion the running back out to the outside, but then hand it to the fullback and get a really good gain out of it. Reggie Dorsey, the right outside linebacker, number 55, the rookie, 1st round draft pick for the Werewolves, comes up with his 5th tackle there. Number 55, just a dominant force for this Werewolves, even as a rookie. Excited to see what this linebacker will become in years to come, in seasons to come. And same with this Mike Davis and Reggie Dorsey, both going against each other twice a year, and both of them drafted in the same round, in the same draft class. It's exciting to see these guys go against each other. 3rd and 5, huge 3rd down for both of these teams. Play action, throw it to the left side. He caught it. Number 81, Joe Claiborne, once again comes up with a huge catch for another first down for these Bears. And they're taking up a lot of the time off the clock. 4 receptions, 66 yards for Joe Claiborne. Will we see a play before the quarter's over? And we do. Throws it deep to the left side. Oh, knocked down by the defender, number 21, Brandon Paris, for the Werewolves. 20-17 Bears over the Werewolves, and it's the 4th quarter already. Whoa, that has gone by real quick. Time flies when you're having fun. And this game has been really fun to watch. These 2 teams slug it out here. 2 rivals here in the playoffs. They drop back to throw it to the middle of the field. He completes it to number 80, Blaine Strickland. Number 26, Charles Bowling, the free safety, gets his 5th tackle and basically takes Blaine Strickland off his feet as he catches the ball, but still the Bears wide receiver still comes up with the catch. 3rd down conversion, they're 4 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. Play action, throw it to the left side. He got it. Sean Vincent, number 84 for the Bears, comes up with a huge first down catch. 1st and goal, ball at the 8-yard line for the Bears. They're up by 3 at home here in the 4th quarter in the red zone. They hand it off to Mike Davis. Oh, he almost gets in. 20 rushes, 104 yards. Breaks the 100-yard marker there on that run and brings it down to the 2-yard line. Look at the time of possession, almost double for the Bears. 38 plays to the Werewolves, 23 plays. They hand the ball off to Mike Davis, but number 22 shoots in there quickly to stop him. 3rd down now here, 3rd and on the 2-yard line. They're 5 out of 6 on third down. This is a huge third down. They come out goal line formation, play action, throw to the right side. Hit him in the hands, but then he got drilled and dropped the ball. What a play by the Werewolves. Whoa! The crowd is chanting go, but they're electing to go for their third field goal of the ball game on the 2-yard line. And man, was that is as close as it's ever gonna get to being a touchdown. The tight end, Joe Claiborne, number 81, had his hands on it, but it got jarred loose as he caught it. 15 plays, 73 yards in almost 4 minutes on that drive alone. The Bears are taking this game into their own hands and go up by 6 here with under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They kick it off to number 86, Spence, and we're gonna see a return here. Brings it out to the 20, 22-yard line. And the Werewolves down by 6 in the fourth quarter. They got all their timeouts. Man. Yeah, wow. I can't believe this game's all coming right down to this. Chris Jones, number 44, we haven't seen much of him as the Werewolves have only had the ball for half the time that the Bears have. This offense has been sitting on the sideline all game. Brian Miller had a fourth quarter comeback earlier in this season. Will we see another one? 2 tight ends. They motion one from the left to the right side. They hand it off to Chris Jones. He breaks the first tackle, but then is met again. 2 defenders got into the end zone quickly. Only 8 attempts for Chris Jones, 33 yards, averaging 4.6 yards a carry, but hasn't had enough attempts to get going. 3 minutes left, third and 4, and this is a huge third down. They play action, and number 54, Terrence Mullins, who had the interception, gets the sack here in the backfield. 4th and 9, are they gonna go for it? They decide not to go for it. I don't know. You got all your timeouts here, you're down by 6. You're in your own end zone or on your own end. I guess the right decision is to punt it here. What would you guys do? I don't know, it's hard not to go for that there. The Bears had a huge drive last drive. They got all the momentum. You might have had to go for that there. They need a big stop here or they're gonna really regret not going for that. 1st and 10, ball to 29-yard line for these Bears now. They hand it off to Mike Davis. Look at him jump and leap. I thought he was gonna be gone. I thought he was taking off to the races on that one. Got out into the open field, made multiple defenders miss, and then leaped over another defender to get the first down. What an effort by number 3, the rookie running back for the Bears. And he's coming here trying to close this out for these Bears at home to get their first ever playoff win in franchise history. They hand it off to the rookie running back. Once again, he gets 4 yards, and the clock is ticking away very quickly. The Bears are 0-3 all time in the playoffs, and the Werewolves are 1-1 all time in the playoffs. That's the 2-minute warning, and man, this is getting real close. Real close for both of these teams. Who will move on to play either the Wildcats or the Piranhas? They hand it off to the running back, Mike Davis, but he's met immediately in the backfield. Looked like it actually was a loss. And we get a timeout. Who is it by, though? It was the Werewolves. call a timeout here. Okay, that means they gotta stop him here. Third down. The Bears are 5 for 7 on third down so far. They come out in the goal line formation, hand it off to the fullback, and he gets drilled immediately, gang tackled by number 50 and number 54, I believe. And they stop him. Huge stop here on third down, forcing a fourth down. And now the Bears are punting it, only up by 6 points. Oh my goodness. You know the Bears fans have to be getting nervous when you see this. Spence, number 86, waves off the punt return, and the ball bounces into the end zone, so they'll start at the 20-yard line. 1 and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Who's gonna win this ball game? 4 wide receivers. Brian Miller drops back to throw and decides to run. That did not look like a designed run.
74.
But that's exactly what happened there. Caught the defense looking in the, defending the wide receivers. They hurry up to the line and then get sacked by number 91. Drills Brian Miller. And oh my goodness, again, they lose yards on first down. It's been the story of the game. They throw it to the left side. They complete it. Craig Jackson. Touchdown, Werewolves. 73-yard touchdown pass. Craig Jackson for his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. 5 catches, 122 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 3. Craig Jackson, you are incredible. Look at the sideline for the Werewolves. They're losing their minds. And they take the lead for the first time in the ball game with 1 and 18 seconds left on the road. Can you believe it? Brian Miller with an amazing throw. Craig Jackson outruns everybody. And the Werewolves score in a hurry, even though they haven't had the ball for very long in this entire ball game. They score with 29 seconds. That's all they need. 3 plays, 79 yards, and a catch. 1 catch for Craig Jackson, and he takes it 73 yards for a touchdown to take the lead by 1 point, 24-23 in the fourth quarter, and it doesn't get more exciting than this. Number 80, Blaine Strickland. We're gonna see a return here. Brings it out past the 30 before getting tackled by the punter. Or by the kicker, number 80, or the kicker, number 1, actually gets the tackle there, which might have saved a touchdown. Ball at the 32-yard line. The Bears come up with a split back formation now, find themselves down by 1 with only 1 and 14 seconds left. Can they get this game back in their possession? Because they were really milking the clock and really taking up a lot of time possession, but a lot of those drives had to ended in field goals. They need to go down there and use one last field goal to win it, or get a touchdown here and stop these Werewolves. 2nd and 10, and this is for it all here. Oh! Bradley McNamara gets tackled in the backfield for a huge sack by the Werewolves. 3rd down conversions, 5 for 8. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 15. The Bears down by 1. They need this, and they get it. Wow, what a huge catch by 84, Sean Vincent. 6 catches, 63 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sean Vincent's been playing absolutely phenomenal today. They drop back to throw. Throw it deep to the left side to Sean Vincent once again. He caught it, but it was way out of bounds. He still caught it though. That man, That boy is determined to win this ball game, and you can see it. 3 wide receivers, 2 halfbacks in the backfield. Starting to lose my voice here because I'm yelling like crazy. The booth reviews the catch. But it looked out of bounds to me. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, he caught it for sure. Got 1 foot down for sure. But does that toe, did that right toe tap the ground? Let's see what they call here. After looking at it, it looked like it was in. Initially, I thought it was out. They reversed the play, and they're not calling it a catch. Or they are, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. No, they're not calling it a catch. It's 3rd down conversion. They're 6 for 9, 45 seconds left. They're down by 1. They have to go for this. They throw it in the middle of the field. It's almost intercepted. Whoa! Looked like the Werewolves double teamed Sean Vincent, and that's exactly where they went for this ball. And the Werewolves, and this is stopped it there, but this is the ball game right here. Can the Werewolves stop them here and win by 1 on the road, or will the Bears get the 4th down conversion? They got time. Throws it to the right side. He caught it. Number 81, Joe Claiborne, with the hugest catch of the season for the Bears. Maybe the biggest catch in franchise history. Bradley McNamara, 2 touchdowns so far today. Can he make it 3? 37 seconds left. Can they get in field goal range as they're only down by 1? They drop back to throw. They cannot afford to lose yards here. They throw it to the right side, and he misses a wide open receiver because he almost got sacked, and he cannot afford to lose yards when they're really close to field goal range here, if not already in field goal range here. You might just see a run here because they do not want to fall backwards, but they don't. They actually decide to throw it deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Bears. Blaine Strickland with the huge touchdown catch in the end zone after they completed the fourth and 10. They go for a big throw deep in the end zone, and they complete it. Bradley McNamara to Blaine Strickland. It looks like they're going for 2 here. They are. They hand it to Mike Davis, but it's no good. Looked like he had it initially, but falls just short of the end zone, so they don't get the 2-point conversion. 9 plays on that drive for the Bears, and holy crap, this is all going down very quickly. Up by 5 with 27 seconds left. The Werewolves need a touchdown to win it. They go with the script kick, which surprisingly stays in bounds, as they usually go out of bounds. And the Werewolves get the ball at the 29-yard line, and holy smokes, do not leave to get your snacks or to take a break yet, because this is where it's all coming down right here. The Werewolves come up with 4 wide receivers. Brian Miller motions one of them from the right to the left. Shotgun formation, throws it to the right side. Almost intercepted by number 23. Oh my goodness. He got that. The Bears would win. Can the Bears come up with a stop here and get their first ever playoff win? Or will the Werewolves come up with a huge upset here? Oh, 5 wide receivers. Shotgun formation. The quarterback decides to run, taking up a lot of time off the clock. and having to burn a timeout. Only 18 seconds left. Can Brian Miller for the Werewolves pull off the miracle, or will the Bears come up strong here at home? Throw it to the right side. He completes it for a first down. There's only 13 seconds left and they got no timeouts. They're crowning Bradley McNair the MVP, but hold on. There's time. He spikes it. 6 seconds left. And all that's left is they have to go for a Hail Mary here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you're the Werewolves or a Werewolves fan, you're super excited here. If you're a Bears fan or the Bears owner, you gotta be scared and nervous about this play. 2nd and 10, 6 seconds left. It has to be a Hail Mary. Doesn't look like they're gonna. Oh my goodness, there's still 3 seconds left. Brian Miller misses the wide open receiver, and actually that might be a good thing, because now they're gonna have a chance to actually go for a Hail Mary. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Bradley McNair, or Brian Miller completes it to the wide receiver. He gets stopped. That's the ball game. The Bears win 29-24 at home over the Werewolves. Congratulations to the Bears on a huge win. And congratulations to the Werewolves on an amazing season.